welcome to Give Me Apps, your app mall, the #1 app store, GiveMeApps.com. Download apps for any smartphone or tablet. If you're a developer, pay no developer fees, keep up to 100% of your profits, and withdraw your earnings via PayPal whenever you want. No app store lets you do that. Today we're checking out WineStein Sommelier by Wine. This app promises to be the world's first digital sommelier. If you're trying to pair together a wine with a dish, if you're trying to pair any number of dishes with wines, if you're trying to get any information about wines, to become a wine expert, this app is definitely for you. It is known as your private sommelier. For those of you guys who don't know what a sommelier is, that is an expert in wines. They get paid pretty well, I want to point out. Alright, take a look at your startup screen. You are asked to either log in with Facebook like many apps request, or you can set up an account by yourself separately. We like that. We always opt for these separate accounts. And once you do that, here's your startup screen. Take a look here. Pay your dish, pay your wine, wine shops, and restaurants. If you sell wines, if you have a wine establishment, then you can actually register with this app and have your information available here. And of course, you can check out restaurants, very big. You can pay your dish or pay your wine. We also want to point out that WineStein features more than 3,000 ingredients, sauces, preparations for infinite possibilities. Why is that important? Well, you'll see when we start showing you the dishes. You can call up a dish and it'll show you the ingredients in the dish. Amazing. Why? You may want to get an idea of what it may taste like. And of course, from there, you'll get a scored list of wines. Enough talking. Let's go straight into this. Pay your dish. There's your first icon. We're going to tap that there. And we're going to keep this simple. We're going to put beef. And watch what happens when we do that. We're going to create the dish, or we'll look for the dish, we'll search the dish. So take a look. You can create your dish and look at your dishes. So once you either create one or you locate one, you can store that in the list. We're going to tap the search icon there. You need to have an active internet connection for this to work. Everything is done in real time. It uses artificial intelligence to make decisions here. So it's almost like actually having a sommelier right in front of you, hence it being called a digital sommelier. Take a look at all of these dishes that come up. We just typed in beef, and you get all of these dishes. Imagine, show the next 25 dishes, and if you look at the bottom there, it found 371 different search results. So no matter what you're looking for, if it has beef in it, chances are it's going to be in this list. We'll tap on anything just to demonstrate. Take a look at beef fillet, fried. We tap there, and it's retrieving the dish. Does take some time. Take a look. You get all of the ingredients in that dish. Look, beef fillet fry, veal gravy glaze, shallots. You have small new potatoes, and the list goes down. Now take a look at the bottom here. Find wines with this dish, modified dish, save to my dishes. So you may want to check that out. You also have this little area called Meal DNA, which I think is awesome because it gives you an idea of the taste. Look, you have sour, bitter, salty, sweet, savory, and it kind of quantifies, I guess, the different senses of taste, if you want to call it that. Take a look here on the bottom. It goes down. Meaty, lactic, earthy, green, spicy, hot, and you got fruity on the bottom there. Anyway, we're going to do what the app says that it does, and that is, of course, find wines that go with the dish. So take a look there. Find wines with this dish. We're going to retrieve the wines. That's what it's doing. It's loading. And after some time, we're on a Wi-Fi connection, by the way. Take a look at what happens. Whoa, look at that. You get the scored list from 95 and down. Pomerol, Merlot Tuscany, and you have all of these different wines. In the pre-review, we didn't tap on any of the wines. Let's see what happens when we do that. But take a look there. You have 219 different search results. If you know nothing about wines, or if you know little about wines, and you want to impress your colleagues, your friends, whoever you're inviting over, this app would definitely be something to have in your arsenal. We're going to tap on any wine just to see what happens. And take a look. Retrieving wine. It's going to pick that up. And take a look here. You have this slider here at the top. You have the attributes, even better. I have a bartending license, so we spent a good 2 weeks just talking about wines and different tastes and things of that nature. And you want to know about that, whether it's white, dry, whatever, red. And take a look. You can buy the wine, even better. So it probably locates shops where you can purchase the wine. I want to point out that when we started this review, when we did the pre-review, a lot of the shops, for some reason, the GPS automatically threw us in the Netherlands. We are in New York City, and we didn't find many registered shops here, but the app was just released on December 10th, which, you know, ironically, was yesterday. So we can imagine as this app picks up some traction, you start seeing more shops available in your area. It did pick up a couple of shops in Austin, but again, we're on the East Coast, so we'll see how that pans out over time. Take a look. Price range, super premium. Serving advice. You get a lot of information here, guys. A lot of work went into creating this app, and you have a huge list. You have a huge list of dishes and, of course, wines. Take a look there. Description. You get all this information even on the grape, and you even have the wine DNA. So this is a big deal. Again, this is a free install, and premium services are available. We'll show you that momentarily. We could spend literally 20 minutes on a review of this app because there's just so much to offer here. Take a look at the bottom icons. You have dishes, wines, shops, restaurants, and more. We're going to backtrack our way back to the startup screen. Take a look here just to show you what's going on. You can also pair your wine. So you can pair your dish, you can pair your wine. We'll just put in Merlot. That's the first thing that comes to mind. We'll do that. Spelling is correct. We'll search that. Take a look here. It's retrieving the wines. Remember, you have to have an active internet connection. Look here, man. You have a huge list of the different Merlots that are available. And take a look there. You have almost 10,000 results. You have, 7165. You can buy WineStein Premium. We'll talk about that momentarily. But you can pair your dishes with wines and vice versa. And you get a lot of information there. Let's keep it moving. We have shops. And we showed you that earlier. Take a look. We get thrown to Austin. And we said that before. You have the option of registering a shop there in the bottom. You may want to check that out. And like any map, we can pinch in, zoom out. And we are in New York City. It showed us Austin because that's the registered shop that appears on the map currently. Take a look. You have restaurants. That's a big deal. Take a look at the prompt we get. Nothing found in the selected area. Go to the nearest restaurant. So as we just said, the app was released on December 10th. We're reviewing this on December 11th. So let's just tap on yes and see what happens and see what restaurant is registered. Take a look. You're in Houston. So it's going to gain some traction, but I'm telling you, this app has a lot of promise. And we're not going to delete this off of our device. We're already 7 minutes into this review. We haven't even shown you all that this app has to offer. You tap on more, take a look, you have settings, you have My Cellar. So you can save wines to your cellar the same way you can save your dishes in a favorites list. You can register your shop, register your restaurant, and of course you get information about WineStein. Take a look there. You have the mission. We take the mystery out of wine and food pairing and help you learn more about wine. A beautiful product, but sometimes a little difficult to understand. Guys, you want to get this app. It's a free install. You can't go wrong with this. You get a lot of information here. Impress your girlfriend, impress your boyfriend, impress your friends, impress your colleagues. Hey, impress wine shops. This is the real deal. We can't understand why this app is free, to be honest, but they have the premium version, so there's your answer. Guys, WineStein Sommelier, check this out. It's by Wine. December 10, 2013 is when it was released. You get a lot of info in this app, man. This is like your wine encyclopedia, for lack of a better term. You may want to check it out on our website, GiveMeApps.com. You are checking out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/appmall. Give Me Apps is the world's #1 independent app store. Download apps for any device, iOS, Android, Windows Phone, and many, many more. You have WineStein, which is an Android app. I have no doubt that at some point it will probably be released for iOS and the other platforms. This app is the real deal. 5 out of 5 stars. There's no question. You can sign up independently, sign up with Facebook. If you are a wine sommelier, if you own a shop, you may want to register with Facebook just to make things easier. Otherwise, if you're a regular Joe Schmo, do it separately, whatever tickles your fancy. This, again, WineStein, your private sommelier. This is the real deal, folks. You get extensive lists. You get lots of information. Information that, to be honest, we don't even think that the developer should have wasted their time putting in here. But you get that much for this little, which is free. Great app, guys. Great job. Check it out. WineStein Sommelier. Free install for Android devices. This promises to be the go-to app at some point. It will pick up steam. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this review as much as we did. We're not deleting this, guys. We're going to keep this with us. Till next time.